The celebrations kicked off from the school's compound with a march to the St. George's Anglican Cathedral with sweet music from the BCK Steel Orchestra and the Cadets. A few past students spoke to Searchlight following the Thanksgiving, where they reminisced and gave commendation to the institution.
I actually went into Bishop College with Mr. Lennox John at the time. Asked me if I graduated? No, because I was not easy in school. But it was a wonderful year. It was years in school. It was very, the school then, I think, is more disciplined than it is now. Discipline somewhat has gone in the school. But I'm hoping that we as past student or former student, as some of the pioneers, can actually instill some of what we went through at Bishop College to the students nowadays and actually see something come of them, because Bishop College, I just say, is the Paul's Avenue College. Or if once you go there, you turn out to be the best.
I'm just here to celebrate the 6th anniversary. I had a great time at Bishop's College. It was fun, it was laughter, made good friends, lifelong friends who became brothers and sisters. So it was real nice entering Bishop's College. The teachers were great and everybody was just great. The changes so far, just like the buildings, but the camaraderie and everything, the spirit of Bishop's College is still there. Sports, PAN, were all involved in that, and it was a good thing. And the PAN is also celebrating 40 years anniversary this year, so they should be doing some anniversary celebrations also this year. So it was good seeing the PAN being revived and coming back to action.
I had about 4 years at Bishop because I started at the Barley Anglican School and then I was transferred to Bishop's College, and I had a very good experience with Bishop's College. I learned a lot, and it's a school I love and keep dearly to my heart. The teachers were they were interested in you learning. Even if you were kind of stubborn, they were there with you. They took the time to help you individually.
Searchlight also spoke to a current attendee, as well as teachers who have devoted more than 10 years to the school.
I went into Bishop's College in year 2019. I didn't really want it to go at first in Form 1, but as I'm here, and the years go by, I really enjoy being a student. I love how they push you to do your work, and they're always there. They make sure you pass in your assignments and the extracurricular activities. They make sure you go in one and join one that you actually is comfortable with. I'm in the choir. I dance. I was in steel pan, but I don't do it anymore. I'm also in guides. Yeah, I think that's it.
When I started, the students would have to go to other pan houses and so on to, play pan. But now we have our own pan house and they don't have to go anywhere. We also have a music room and it is air conditioned by Mrs. Duncan, the principal. Pan is incorporated into the curriculum, so they don't have to stay back after 3 and so on. They could practice during school time, which is very important, especially for the persons who are living very far. Most of the times they don't get to participate because they have to take the bus early. But now that we have the pan room there, they can do it during school time. We have evolved into an even better school than when I started. So for example, when I started, I know that there were students who would cry. They didn't want to come to the school, and now I notice a change, especially around CPA time, that we have a lot of parents and students who choose our school. We have an overwhelming number of persons who want to come there, and we don't even have enough space. We have to turn them back. So it says that we have been improving not only in our academics but holistically with the students.
During my 16 years, I would have noticed changes in terms of when the school started, we had an issue where we were not able to allow students who wanted to do the science subjects because we didn't have a science lab. And so the principal at the time, Mrs. Cecilia Akers King, she was instrumental in creating a science lab. And so now the students who come to Bishop's College have a chance and opportunity to do the sciences. Also, we have added infrastructure. We didn't have the wing that is by the tuck shop there, so that allows us to have more students coming into Bishop's College because we have the space and so on. We also transformed ourselves into a school that is one to be reckoned with. We are in the top 10 And we see a change where students now want to come to this school. Before in the past, we used to have students who are of a particular age, but now we have younger students who are coming because the Ministry of Education is seeing the work that we are doing. One of the things that we have added as well is an audiovisual room. So now the teachers can incorporate into their lessons different strategies, different activities to cater to the needs of the students in their classes. Over the years as well, we changed from having the chalkboard to the whiteboard, and so we have one of the best environments as well. And so when the students come, they know that they have structures in place that helps them.
During the ceremony, Principal Inza Prince Duncan, in delivering her remarks, dropped some exciting news concerning the school sports as well as other plans for this year.
I know that every year we would have sports, but we want for this year, our 60th year, to be able to accommodate all of our past students and past teachers and our parents to come in and be a part of the competition, the excitement, the rivalry that doesn't seem to die. So this year, our sports will begin at 3 in the afternoon at the Victoria Park on Thursday the 1st of February. We'll begin at 3 and we'll go into the evening. That would allow everyone the chance to come in and support not just the present students, but if you still have some juice remaining, participate in one of our mixed relays where we'll have competition for our senior students to see what they could do against each other in the spirit of fun and rivalry.
The ceremony also saw remarks from Laverne Cato, who is a past student and a part of the pioneers for Bishop's College Kingstown and Georgetown. The Right Reverend C. Leopold Friday, who is the Bishop of the Diocese for the Windward Islands and Chairman of the school's Board of Governors, as well as the Senior Education Officer, Dr. Godwin James, who shared his 2 encounters with the school during its earlier years.
When I was preparing to enter the Teachers College in 1986, I thought of having my last sister transferred to a school on the mainland from the Union Island Secondary School. I approached one secondary school that would remain nameless that claimed they didn't have a space. However, when I timidly walked into the office of the Bishop's College Kingstown, the then principal was more than happy to offer my sister a place at the Bishop's College Kingstown. In the same year, 1988, I was completing my practicum at the Bishop's College Kingstown with excruciating pain in my toe. I had ingrown toenails. And I completed that practicum successfully to become a certified teacher in 1988. I was mentored by the then teachers of English and Social Studies to successfully complete that practicum exercise.
The featured speaker was past student and Bishop Sonny Williams, who shared his heartwarming story of how he was enrolled at the school.
I came to Bishop's College from the very senior 3. That was the last class at the Lowman's Leeward Anglican School. And I remember the second week of that school year of senior 3. 3 of my teachers came to me and said, there is a place at Bishop's College. We believe that you have ability and we want you out of this school. But the plan to finance me through school was that I worked every Saturday at low budget supermarket, and every holiday I worked. I made $3 a week on Saturday. And from the $3 I paid for my lunch, I saved the rest. I paid my tithes. And then during my final year, I lost my job. Not because I did anything wrong, and that's a debate, but because I felt I couldn't I couldn't allow myself to be mistreated, and I stood up for my rights, and I was fired. And I know when I made that decision, what were the consequences. So, the salary gone. It meant lunch gone. And I walked to school from Lowman's Hill every day. And then 12 o'clock, I walk around town because I'm a teenager, I have a pride, like I am going for lunch. Then I came back to school without lunch. And in the evening, I walked home.
The ceremony brought together generations of students and teachers, and one thing was evident among them. Bishop's College Kingstown is not just a school. It is a community built on pillars planted by the devoted educators. For Searchlight, El Dante Samuel.